God, everybody wants to be happy. But while we want all this, how can we achieve this if we tie the boat to the shore? So the message today is what? What is the message? The message is, can you discover the ocean if you tie your boat to the shore? Can you discover the ocean if you tie your boat to the shore? My dear friends, how can you discover the ocean if you tie your boat to the shore? Because you are tied. And what is this tying? What are we talking about? We are talking about tying ourselves to possessions, to people. We are tying ourselves. Therefore, there is no surrender. There is no surrender to the Almighty. We do not accept the divine will. And we are living a life that is attached to the samsara, to this world. You have to make a choice. Many people are so attracted towards samsara. They say, no, I choose. I know hundreds of people, I'll tell you, hundreds of people will say, no, we'll do good karma and we'll come back. We'll do good karma and we'll come back. This is ignorance. This is simple ignorance. Because we don't realize that when we come back, we are going to suffer. We don't realize that our objective of life is not to come back. God has made us to be liberated. God has made us to be free. Mukti, nirvana, moksha, liberation, salvation, enlightenment. The names may be different. The names are many. The goal is one. The goal is how to let go of our boat. We are insecure. And because we are insecure, we live with fear. We don't trust. We don't trust God. And if you don't trust God, I know a man who has fear of death. He's constantly fearing death. Oh, I'll die, I'll die, I'll die. Because the plane crash, if you go to the plane, it'll crash. If you go to the car, there'll be an accident. If he sleeps in the night, he prays, oh Lord, I'm going to sleep. Please make me wake up tomorrow morning. He's so paranoid that he will die. Why are you scared of death? When death has to come, it will come. We are scared of death because we have tied our boat to the shore. We are trying to be secure because we are insecure. We don't have the courage to let the boat to go in the ocean of life. And those who trust God, those who believe in the divine, those who know it's only a show, they let go. They let go. They live a divine life, a life of Sat Chit Anand, a life of consciousness. So, my dear friends, today my question to you, are you attached to this world or are you detached? Is your boat tied to the shore? This boat is tied and you're telling, I want enlightenment, I want enlightenment. How will you get enlightenment? Let me use a different term today. You tie your boat to the shore and then you say, I want liberation, I want liberation, I want liberation. How will you be? You put yourself in the jail and you put a lock and you say, I want to be free, I want to be free, I want to be free. How can you be free? If you are bound like a tree and you are on the ground, you're bound. How can you move and make yourself free? So over to you. Are you free or are you bound like a tree? Bound to the ground like a tree? That's my question to you. Over to you. Administrator, who is going to give us feedback? Karan Singh, yes?
Yeah, hello, sir. Actually, free means in which sense? I mean, we should leave all the things and Go to a forest or mountains, etc. Which sense do you want?
You don't. Being free doesn't mean you go to the forest. Who has told you being free means go to the forest? No.
No, so I knew some of saints live in the mountains. They live all the things.
You don't have to go to the, just because you see me going to the mountains doesn't mean that you have to go to the mountains. No, you can be where you want to be. You can be sitting in your library. You can be sitting in your room. You can be sitting in your terrace. You can be sitting in your and outside your house. You can be anywhere. The point is, are you tied to anything? Right. So apart from Karan Singh, anybody else wants to tell us what is tying you to this samsara? Are you tied with people, with possessions, with myth, with ignorance? What is tying you? Ashok Mohan, yes, please.
Shivoham Guruji, the day from our birth, we are tied to many issues, like we have family problems, we have to look after these things. So from the morning till night, we are caught up in many things which we cannot avoid. So in between all these things, how can one be free?
Very good question, Ashok Mohan. But this is the problem, right? The problem is that what we are thinking we are caught. Actually, we are not caught. We are tying ourselves. You understand the difference?
Yes.
Suppose now you're hanging on a tree. You are hanging on a tree, correct? Is you catching the tree or the tree is catching you?
Me catching the tree.
So if you want to be free,
we have to let it go.
Leave the tree.
Leave the tree.
Have you heard the story? I always tell the story. There was a man who was living near the Ganges, near Haridwar. And he was always seeing foreigners using very nice thick rugs, made of animal fur. One day he found that in the Ganga, somebody's rug was floating. So he said, beautiful rug. So the water was very cold, ice cold. But what he did, because he wanted the rug, what he did, he jumped in Ganga. He jumped. And he went swimming, and he caught the rug. He wanted the rug. He caught the rug. And he was going to come back. But what his friends saw, he was flowing down. His friends told, come back. Leave the rug, you'll die in the Ganga. Leave the rug. You know what he said? I have already left the rug. The rug is not leaving me. It was not a rug, it was a polar bear. It looked like a rug. It was not a rug, it was a polar bear. So what do, Ashok Mohan? First, we attach ourselves to people. We grab hold of people. Then first we grab hold of people. Then after some time, the people don't leave us.
Okay.
And
but what about our family? What about our family and our family issues and our job and like that?
So we have to balance our family. We don't have to tell family, get out, everybody get out. No. But we have to put a priority to our spirituality. So for example, if the family says, hey, shut up, don't do meditation, don't be silent, so I will do my meditation. Correct. So since you're a little bit new to the call, how to manage your job? You know how to manage your job? Have I told you? People in the call, they know. It is called the magic of 8 + 8 + 8. Totally in a day, you have 24 hours. 8 hours you sleep, have shower, get ready. 8 hours you do your job. 8 hours you give to spirituality.
Okay.
That is the way to go forward. Then later on, if you can get a job in spirituality, then become 16 hours. If you're lucky, if your job is in spirituality, then you're full day in spirituality. Like my job, I have no job. My job is spirituality.
Spirituality. Good, good.
Thank you. Next question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our own expectations, attachments, and wants.
So, Varada, our own expectations, attachments, and wants. So, why are there wants? Our wants are because of ignorance. Because we think that this will go with us. This is mine. Correct? When you go to a hotel room, Varda, you check into a hotel room. When you go outside, do you take the blanket and the pillow and everything with you? You take even you carry you like the mattress. You carry the mattress, bed sheet, pillow, blanket. If you do it, the hotel fellow will catch you. Hello, kya hua? This is not your mattress and bed sheet and pillow. This is the hotel. You only come here for staying. But we get attached to this world. We think it's ours. And this is wrong. This is like tying the boat to the shore. We get attached to people. Are the people going to be ours forever? No. What is more important? The attachment to people or your unification with God? What is more important? More important is unification with God. And so when you are working toward that, then all the people around you, you see God in them. You don't see the body, you see the soul. So that is the goal, to see God in one and all. Okay, is there any more thing on Varda? One more comment?
Or do you think that this is what we should have due to our ego?
Yes, the ego is a big problem. So yes, unless we let go of the ego, then we are going to be attached. Our boat. So in Hindi they say, Naiya ko paar karna hai. In Hindi they say, paar laga de. Now, Bridget, paar laga de means make me cross the shore. Make my boat cross and reach you, oh Lord. I want to be out of this world, this ocean. The world is always considered to be like an ocean. Correct? So this is what we need. And if you want to be out of the world, the ocean, then don't tie the boat. Let the boat in the ocean go across the shore. Live questions before we have a couple of typed questions. Live question, anybody? Live question.
Dear AiR, hello.
Yes, forget.
I would like to know how I can go on the sea and don't be attached on anything. I have to work, I have to take care of the home and everything. I try to put all my work to highlightment, but I don't have all the time I would like to have.
So how much time do you work? How many hours a day you work? How many hours? 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Yeah. How much time you work?
Height
8
hours.
8. So
8 hours.
the balance 16, the rest in a day you have 24 hours.
Yes.
How much you sleep? How many hours you sleep?
6 or 7 hours.
So 6 hours. So 8 and 6, 14. You have 10 hours. So yes. in this 10 hours, you must try to find the way forward. So is there any attachment? Are you attached to anybody? Anybody in your life are you attached?
No.
You have no attachment.
No.
So then if there's no attachment, then you go forward. In the journey of enlightenment, you try to find a way forward. I think what you must do, you must talk to me one-on-one, you must take a call and you must explain to me, because your life, your culture is a little different, right? From India point of view. So maybe you call me, you have my number, you talk to me, and I understand your life and I try to give you a way to move forward. Because Bridget, the meaning of life is not to live and to die. No. Because you and me, we are both going to die. But before we die, We must find out who am I,
Yeah.
and we must be free from this world of illusions. So we must move forward. So I suggest you are at a point, I know you're very committed to this subject, but you must try to talk on, because I need to understand you and guide you where you are. So maybe you can send me a small introduction privately to me, and then I guide you how to, because you want to cross the shore. You want to go to the other side of the shore. You want to be free from the world. You want God. You want liberation. You want salvation. So how to do that, we will discuss.
I want to be free of karma too.
How will you be free from karma? Because
Right.
every day you are doing karma. Every day,
Yeah.
Bridget is doing karma, good or bad, doesn't matter. Maybe good karma, maybe you try to do good karma, but you will not be free. That means you come back again. And you come back, no, you don't want to come back again. We want to go to God's paradise. We want to be with God.
It's why, because I want to be free to karma. I want enlightenment to close all the karma.
So the way, okay, that I can tell you now itself. So to be free from karma, that enlightenment is to know that you are not doing anything. Suppose you are doing something, you must realize, I am not doing. For example, I have an example. Suppose today you take a gun and you shoot somebody. The karma goes to the hand or to the gun?
The hand.
Not to the gun, right?
No.
The gun has no karma.
No.
Correct. But now, just like the karma doesn't go to the gun, it goes to the hand. Actually, karma doesn't go to the hand. It goes to the mind. It goes to the mind. Because the hand did not pull the trigger. The mind told the hand to pull the trigger. You understand?
Yes.
But it is still you. It is still your mind. Now, when you come to know, you are not the gun. You are not the gun. The gun is gun, not me. And the hand is not me. It's my hand. This is my hand. But the hand is not me. And you come to know this is my mind, not me. This is my mind. Sometimes I see my mind is disturbed. My mind is wandering. So I can see my mind. When you can see, I am not the gun, I am not the hand, I am not the mind, I am the soul. When you can see I am the soul, you're free from karma. But that realization must come. Now, you know what I'm talking. It's not that you don't understand. You understand, right, what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand everything.
But you don't realize.
Yes, I have to.
That is why you tell everybody, hey, I'm Bridget. Hey, I'm Bridget. I'm Bridget. You're not Bridget. My name is Bridget.
Yes.
So you slowly start changing that. And then tell me a little bit more about you personally, about your karma. We will take it. So I hope you have some direction. I gave you some direction today on how to lose karma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Komal, anybody live question before I have a typed question? Anybody live?
Yes, sir, it's me. Yeah.
Tell me,
Hello.
Karan.
Sir, when you say the person is on the path of enlightenment, should not harm anyone. I'm not telling to harm anyone or doing something wrong to anyone.
I can't understand what you're saying. Please be loud and clear.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Actually, when you say the person in the path of enlightenment should not harm anyone or do anything wrong to anyone, I got to the point. But when we are so much liberal and flexible to the people, they manipulate us or uses us. How to get rid of?
Yeah, so when you are in the journey of enlightenment, you don't worry about people trying to manipulate you. You watch it as a drama. You don't let the manipulation affect you. You don't let it trouble you. You don't let it harm you. So you don't let them.
No, I'm not telling that affects me, but they uses us in a wrong way.
So don't let
Well,
them use you. You have got a free will. Don't let them use you. You use your willpower and don't let them use you. That is up to you. If you let them use you, then that's your fault. You don't let them use you. Okay.
yes.
So we have a question from Komal. If there's any live question next, you can come back. Komal, the tree is so deep rooted. How do we uproot the roots? Here are like anger, ego, jealous. Excellent thought. The tree is so deep rooted. But my dear Komal, the tree is deep rooted because it thinks I am the root and the shoot and the fruit. When I am not the root and the shoot and the fruit, then there is no deep rootedness. You are giving this analogy because you're saying you're like a tree. Yes. You have got so many. You are deep rooted. You have so many connections and right. But you have let the roots grow so deep. But the moment there is enlightenment, there is realization. All the roots they snap. Because you are not the roots. You are free from the roots and the shoots and the fruits. Because all this is Maya. You get my point? So for example, let me give you a little bit more practical example. So you come to the world. Then somebody says, my wife, my daughter, my son, my father, my mother. Correct? So so many roots. Then my house, my car, my business, my credit card, my bank account. You keep on having roots and roots and roots. But if there is no mind, if there is no I, then all the roots are free. No? I'm not bound by the roots. The problem, that's why, Komal, the goal is self-realization. The goal is letting go of the boat. What is today's message, Komal? To untie the boat. Correct. What have we done? We have tied the boat. Yes. And because we have tied the boat to the shore, how can we discover the ocean? On one side, you're rowing the boat. And the second side, the rope is tying the boat. One side you're pushing the boat this side. One side the rope is pulling you back. You're pushing, the rope is pulling. You're pushing, the rope is pulling. Where will you reach? Nowhere. So, but we don't have the courage to untie the rope. Why we don't have the courage? We think the boat will drown. We think the water is deep. We think we will be lost in the ocean. Now this is called fear. This is called lack of faith. This is called lack of trust. This is called ignorance, thinking that the ocean is real. The ocean is just in the drama. The ocean is just in the movie.
We have to understand that this is only the drama. But the minute we know that, then everything is understood.
When you saw Puneet Rajkumar going, that life was real for him or the drama was over?
The drama was over.
So
he was gone.
When other people are going, you say drama is over. But for you, you can't understand the drama as you're in the drama. One day your drama will be over or you are going to be here forever?
No. I'll also go.
Then what are you? You're only an actor. This is only a show. You come and you go. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting to die to come back in one more janma?
No.
You want to come in Africa or you want to come in China and then you have to eat monkeys and snakes?
No, I don't.
No, I don't know. Lucky you don't come back as a monkey or snake. Then somebody else will eat you. Suppose there are two things. One, you come back in China and you eat a monkey. One, you come back as a monkey in China and then somebody eats you. So both are not acceptable, no?
No.
So we want to be one with God. Yes. We want God realization. We want self-realization. We want liberation from this samsara. And that is the way to find enlightenment. Next live question.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody before we close? We have 2-3 type questions. I'm still waiting for live question.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, please, Bolo Rekha.
You said that God is in everybody, na? So what about the people, those people who do many crimes and all? Like they don't think before doing a crime for a single second also that should I do this or not? They just commit a crime. इतना बुरा crime करते थे कि मतलब किसी की आत्मा तक कांप उठती है. तो क्या उन लोगों में भी भगवान है?
तो एक आदमी एक गोल्ड शॉप में जाता है, ठीक है? वो गोल्ड शॉप में वो पूछता है, ये गणपति है गोल्ड का, तो गोल्ड गणपति 100 ग्राम्स का कितना है? तो द पर्सन टेल्स 100 ग्राम्स गोल्ड गणपति कॉस्ट 5 lakhs. Correct? So then he says, okay, but then and that ugly looking Ravana, that devil Ravana, वो कितना है? The man says, वो भी 100 grams है, वो भी 5 lakhs. The man says, oh nonsense you're talking. ये गणपति भगवान का भी 5 लाख और वो राक्षस रावण का भी 5 लाख. तो वो ज्वेलर क्या बोलते रहेगा? ज्वेलर बोलता है, तुम गणपति लो या तुम रावण लो, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, 100 ग्राम सोना है. Are you clear?
Not clear.
No, you are clear about 100 gram sona. Now I'm coming to your answer. 100 gram sona, you understood. So when you are talking about Rakshas, the Rakshas you're talking about is the skin, and the person who is within the skin. But God is the Atma. God is the soul that is giving life to that criminal. You understand? God gives. I'm asking, when God makes a man, when a child is born, is he born as a criminal?
No.
Is a criminal child always a criminal?
No.
No. We become a criminal with our own karma and with our own ignorance and with our upbringing. But the Atma is there even 9 months before our birth. The moment we are conceived, the Atma is already born. God is already there. वो प्रभु के इर्द गिर्द वो body बनता है. First the body comes or first the soul comes?
First the soul comes.
You read in school, right? First the body, first the soul comes in the first cell, then the body is formed. In 40 weeks, the body is born as a little baby, correct?
Okay.
When the baby is born, the Atma inside that baby is God. That baby may become a Rakshasa or that baby may become a Deva. It hardly matters.
No, like you said, we have to see God in all the persons. So how can we trust everybody? How can we see God in all the people? Like
don't see Ravana. You see the gold. You're seeing the Ravana.
Okay.
You're not seeing the gold that is made of Ravana. You're seeing Ganapati. Actually, it's not Ganapati, it's gold. So you're seeing the person as a skin. You're seeing what acting that person is doing. You're not seeing the Atma inside that person. What is the Atma inside that person? It is part of Paramatma. This is self-realization. This is God realization. But because from the time you're a child, you are taught Krishna, Shiva, Ganapati, Vishnu, Tirupati. So you are so fixed on to believing that is God that you're not able to understand how can God be inside. Then where is God? If you go
God
to
will be inside. No, you said God will be inside. Okay, fine. God will be inside. लेकिन बट जब कोई बुरे लोग ऐसे मतलब ऐसे कोई क्राइम करते हैं तो उन लोगों में भगवान देखना बहुत मुश्किल होता है.
करेक्ट. लेकिन जो अनुभूति करता है, एहसास करता है, वो जानता है. क्या जानता है? कि हर एक उसके लिए अच्छा बुरा कोई नहीं है. उसके लिए there is no difference. अच्छा बुरा सब में प्रभु है. God is in every living creature. God is in the butterfly. God is in the tree. God is in the bird. God is in the bee. God is everywhere.
Okay.
But we can't, what you're saying, it is very natural for people not to understand this. That is the difficulty of enlightenment. And so the day you are enlightened, it's just like, have you seen it in some Marwadi houses? You know how the ladies carry the keys, tijori ka chabi kidhar rakhte hai ladies Marwadi ghar mein?
कहीं भी संभाल के रखते हैं.
नहीं, अपने घाघरा में रखते हैं ना, अपने घाघरा में रख के घूमते हैं ना.
हाँ, कुछ लोग रखते हैं.
तो कभी कभी वो लेडी है 1 आवर घूमती रहती है, चाबी किधर, चाबी किधर, चाबी किधर. फिर उसका हस्बैंड क्या बोलता है, हेलो, देखो तुम्हारे घाघरा में अटका है तुम्हारा चाबी. You get my point or not?
Yeah.
So it's like a carpenter. Sometimes the carpenter will keep a pencil behind the ear and he's searching the full house. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Then the carpenter's wife will come and she'll tell, hey, lo pencil lo, tumhara kaan ke piche rakha hai pencil. So because she knows where's the pencil. Okay, Rekha, so continue on the journey. Rekha, if you want to realize God, keep on asking questions. Don't just believe. Ask till finally you get the answer. Okay.
One more question I have. You said that ये माया इतनी सुंदर है तो परमात्मा कितना सुंदर होगा, कुछ गाना गाया था आपने उस दिन. तो माया तो सुंदर है, ठीक है, तो परमात्मा फिर सुंदर वो कैसे दिखेगा? आपने तो कहा कि God is power we can only feel, we cannot see. Then
this is the artist way of saying, जिसकी रचना इतनी सुंदर वो कितना सुंदर होगा. That is just saying, if the God's creation is so beautiful, God appearing in all these beautiful things in the world, how beautiful God must be. It is an artistic way of saying it. Okay, Rajendra, thank you. Rajendra, last point for today. Bolo Rajendra.
Shivoham AiR. I have a humble request to make. When I was going through the quotes on our application app, there are 2 buttons on the right side and on the left side to go next and to go previous. But they are, many times I have seen on many quotes, they are hiding certain words. So my humble request is that if those symbols can be brought down somewhere.
So I have not seen the app for maybe 1 year. So thank you for bringing it to us.
Yes.
And I hope people on the call would make note and we will get this changed.
Thank you.
So, thank you for letting us know, Rajendra. So my dear friends, we have reached another session. We have reached the end of another session of question and answers. And remember this, we have to keep on asking questions till we find the answers. The moment we get the answers, we don't have any more questions. Then there is silence. But till we reach that point, we have to ask questions. Till we reach that point of Sat Chit Anand. Till we reach that point of divine bliss. Till we overcome misery. Till we overcome suffering. Till we realize the pain of the body is not my pain. Till we realize the mind that is wandering is not me. Till we realize the ego is an illusion. The moment we realize this, my dear friends, that very moment, we are liberated, we are free. And every day on this call, I have only one goal, to help you to take one step forward. Every day I have this goal to take you 1, 2, 3 steps. I want you to untie the boat. Your boat is tied with a rope to samsara. My goal is to help you to untie the boat. My goal is to help you to cross the shore, to have the courage, to have the faith, to have the trust, to switch on the light inside. When I was in a boat, to close this session, I have 1 more minute. When I was in a boat about 15 years back, I wrote a song. And it was old, 15 years back. I wrote a song. Hu main jahaz bhav sagar mein jata kahan जानू ना मैं अंधकार में, कुछ ना दिखा बढ़ता गया समुंदर में। इतनी अंधेरी थी वो अमावस की रात, बढ़ता था मैं ना जानू कहाँ, शिव के विश्वास में बढ़ता गया, रात के अंधेरे ने सफर ना रोका। फिर कुछ हुआ उजाला, प्रभु अंदर है एहसास हुआ। There's a song I wrote about 15 years back. I didn't even know I'm going to sing it today. But then
Very motivational, sir.
वंडरफुल गुरुजी, वंडरफुल,
Very,
बहुत
very
ही अच्छा है।
motivational.
so this we are all like a boat, and our goal is to cross the shore. No matter how dark it is, बढ़ता जाओ, बढ़ते जाओ, बढ़ते जाओ, बढ़ते जाओ. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And with that note, I bow down to you. Shivoham, and see you tomorrow. Thank you.